Introduction. Welcome to our video on working with text data, an essential aspect of natural language processing, NLP. Today, we will explore how raw text is transformed into a format that machines can process and understand. From embeddings to tokenization, we will break down each concept step by step. Let's begin on understanding word embeddings. First, let's discuss word embeddings, a powerful way to represent words as vectors. Embeddings capture semantic relationships between words, making them invaluable for machine learning models. For instance, the words king and queen are closer in vector space than king and apple. Models like Word2Vec and GloVe generate these embeddings, enabling systems to understand context and relationships. Unlike one-hot encoding, embeddings are efficient and scalable for real-world tasks like sentiment analysis and translation. Tokenizing text. Next is tokenizing text, a process where text is broken into smaller units called tokens. These can be words, subwords, or even characters. For example, the sentence "the quick brown fox" is tokenized into "the quick brown fox." Tools like NLTK and SpaCy allow precise tokenization while maintaining linguistic integrity. This step is crucial because it organizes raw text into a format suitable for further processing, converting tokens into token IDs. After tokenization, the tokens must be converted into token IDs, numerical representations used by models. A vocabulary acts as a lookup table, assigning a unique ID to each token. For example, the token fox might map to ID 345, while quick maps to 102. This numerical transformation bridges the gap between human-readable text and machine-readable input, making it easier for algorithms to work. 2.4 Adding special context tokens. Now, let's move to special context tokens. Models often require specific tokens, like CLS and September, to understand the structure of input text. The CLS token is added to the beginning of a sequence for classification tasks, while September separates sentences in tasks like question answering. These tokens provide context and structure, ensuring the model knows how to interpret the data correctly. Byte pair encoding, BPE, tokenization has its limits, especially with rare or unseen words. Byte pair encoding, BPE, addresses this by breaking words into subwords based on frequency. For instance, the word unhappiness could be split into un, yappy, and ness. This technique creates a more compact vocabulary while maintaining meaning, making models like GPT and BERT highly efficient across multiple languages. Data sampling with a sliding window. When processing long text, sliding window sampling ensures that context is preserved. This technique divides text into overlapping chunks. For example, a paragraph is split into segments like "the quick brown fox" and "brown fox jumps over." The overlap ensures continuity between chunks, preserving the relationships between tokens across larger datasets. Creating token embeddings. Token embeddings represent individual tokens in a way that captures their meaning. Unlike static word embeddings, token embeddings are context-dependent. For instance, the word bank in river bank will have a different embedding from bank in financial bank. Models like BERT generate these embeddings dynamically, ensuring contextual understanding of language. Encoding word positions. Finally, we come to position encoding, a technique used to capture the sequence of words in text. Transformers, for example, don't process text sequentially but rely on position encoding to understand the order of tokens. By encoding positional information, models can recognize relationships between words, even if they are far apart in the sequence. Conclusion. In summary, working with text data involves transforming raw language into structured, machine-readable formats through techniques like embeddings, tokenization, and position encoding. These processes enable models to understand text contextually and semantically, forming the backbone of applications like chatbots, translators, and sentiment analysis. Understanding these foundational concepts is key to building robust NLP systems.